again. This week's edition of the House of Tesla is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And now that we're getting into the month of October, we have to make this announcement that we have to make every year, just to make sure that everyone and all of our fans and customers understand. Once again, this year, we will not be authorizing and producing a pumpkin spice diet water. Simply because nutmeg and diet water do not mix. Literally. Nutmeg doesn't dissolve in water. It's a waste of time to try to make it. So, diet water tastes so well on its own, you don't need a pumpkin spice version. Although if you want to try to mix that nutmeg in, go ahead and try. Or if you want to add something else to it, go ahead. Well, however you do it, you will be able to enjoy your drink and still know you're getting no additional water calories and still all of that great water taste mixed in with anything else that you're putting in there as well. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, so our special behind the counter are bonbons that Tori has been baking all day. We have Bonnie behind the counter with us as well, as we're going to go into a brand new game this week. And what would that be?
Well, some months ago, probably close to a year at this point, it's been a while, we played the three games in the series, The House of Da Vinci. Well, the same developer has now come out with a new title, The House of Tesla.
This is a title that I've had my eye on back when we started the three editions of the House of Da Vinci. They were advertising this on Steam as an upcoming product, and when I saw some of the image there, it's like, please come out. Please come out. 2 weeks ago, it did. We didn't run it last week because we were still in the middle of Escape Simulator, so we felt it was only proper to finish that one out. So now, we can play. We are definitely looking forward to this. I've seen some of the graphics on Steam, hopefully, and when we see them on screen here, hopefully will be just as good and better. We've been hearing some of the sound effects in the background and all that, so we know the sound's going to be interesting as well. Let us know as we go if we need to adjust the sound volume for you all, so you guys can see and hear things going on. We'll adjust those on the fly till we figure out what's the perfect mix for this game, because different games will need different settings. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night and not the nutmeg, let's go ahead and get things started.
I don't know if we even have nutmeg. Pie isn't exactly a common.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let us enter into the House of Tesla.
World Wireless, the personal office of Nikola Tesla.
Alright.
Looks like some kind of chapter indicator.
Okay.
Let us play.
Yeah, I was just wanting to see if we were going to get a picture show or not. So, alright. The personal office of Nikola Tesla.
You're already getting into the time frame picture show. Though to be fair, those didn't quite exist. Tesla coil has to be.
Exposed to the rain.
Which is not good.
Is that us or is that him?
For all we know, it's both, but probably not. Storm broke a lot of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? What happened? I don't remember anything at all. It's so dark here, I should turn some light on. Power isn't working. I need to find another light source.
Alright, welcome to the tutorial.
Gas lamp.
Valuable valve handle.
And a reflector dish behind it.
Mm-hmm.
The massive door is the only way out of this room. Book. Notebook. Okay.
Okay.
Project World Wireless Radio City Personal Office of Nikola Tesla.
I hoped to use this diary to record my thoughts from the first large-scale experiments with wireless electricity. It is saddening that my first note must also be the last. I poured my hard work, my soul, and J.P. Morgan's money into this project for years. It was supposed to be a revolution. A grand display of how human ingenuity can better the lives of the common folk. Free energy for everyone. Alas. Well, there's no reason to dwell on this failure. It's just a setback. All that was great in the past is ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. And I am sure that in a few years I will look back at these moments with a smile. I need to take a few last things with me and move some of my more important projects to places where they will be safe. Finally, I need to shut down power. I still remember the New York fire that destroyed my laboratory in 1895. And even though electricity was not at fault, I need to be cautious. After all, I hope to return here soon and continue my experiments.
We have nothing else yet. Right, and I believe we have just been cut loose.
Alright, so let's do some investigating.
Wise to start off with the Tesla coil. It's the thing people recognize most when they think Tesla.
Yep.
We cannot look at any of the mechanisms, which is probably wise because they're all wet.
Yeah.
And even though the power's off. Alright.
Alright, I see a key.
Published today, The Call of the Wild.
Macmillan and Company.
An object with the cogwheel needs to be adjusted in inventory before it can be used.
So. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was an adjustable key. We've seen those a few times.
Yeah.
Spilled the coffee.
Tesla's flash is startling, but he won't tell us what he's trying for at Wardenclyffe.
A well more than 200 feet deep driven beneath the tower. Electrical waves are sent both underground and through the air. So he's trying to vet cable. Last evening, the evidence of experiments which have been seen by the people. I mean, it has no announcement to make.
It's true that some had to do with wireless telegraphy. In addition to the tower and poles, there's a hole in the ground 150 feet deep. People around there, had they been awake, at other times would have seen even weirder things. Someday, not at this time, I'll make an announcement on something I never dreamed of.
Okay.
Well, telegraphy happened, but wireless power is shaky at best.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the means of getting electricity through the air is also, you know, a teensy little bit deadly.
Mm-hmm. Pope's end near. Large crowds gather around the Vatican.
Oh.
Professor Langley's new airship taken down the Potomac on a houseboat for a practical test.
Husband and father tarred and feathered by neighbors. I've read this article. Honestly, good riddance.
Okay. All right. So I guess it's, can we look at the book at all?
We cannot.
Okay.
Prometheus, which means either it's a book of mythology or it's the modern Prometheus, i.e. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not going to let us look at anything else.
Nothing else in here at the desk. Alright, let's keep moving around then.
Let us look at this desk. No. It's down here. We do have a key.
Probably use it for that.
Looks a little like the roll-top desk you used to have.
Yep, it does. Project World Wireless. In the past, every great inventor had some kind of focus for his inventions. Something that gave him both the inspiration and the power to push boundaries of what is possible. Archimedes used the power and properties of water to push the knowledge of humankind further. Leonardo da Vinci did splendid work on mechanics and motive force that completely changed the landscape of what was possible at the time. As for me, I was always excited by the power of electricity. It is such an untapped potential and allows for unprecedented possibilities of transformation. In any segment of human activity, there is something that can be made better by using electricity. And by using Tesla coils, the energy can be disseminated over long distances completely wire-free. We just need a robust enough network of power plants and wireless transmission towers. That is the core of my life's work. Project World Wireless means free electricity for everyone.
Low price, yes. Free, no. It's never gonna be free.
Alright, we have a wooden rod.
With a couple of bits at both ends.
Yeah. And what we got up there in the corner, is that like a plumb bob or something?
Good spot.
Yep.
But this end has it missing.
It is missing an end.
That's gonna be a slide puzzle.
Yep.
We can't
Okay,
get
it's
it.
either down above or it's below or up above.
It will not let us get at what's below.
Okay.
Or what's above.
Alright.
Door is secured with an electrical lock.
So we gotta get the power going. And it looks like it's powered. That's where it's going. So.
100 amp, 220 volt. That might become important.
Okay.
We can't look at the box.
Alright, can we look at the chest? Oh, we already passed it. Never mind.
Yeah. That might be where the wooden rod goes.
Probably.
No, the chest is a no-go.
Okay.
We have a safe that we can't even begin to operate yet.
Alright. A power generator of sorts.
But no ability to mess with that.
Alright.
Well, let's take our most reasonable guess. Stick her in.
Yeah, let's get that thing loose. We probably need that.
Coiled wire rod. Well, I have a wild guess.
Yeah.
Oh. But that's got a plus symbol on it. Does that mean it needs another component?
Might need another component, yeah. Does it go into there? It's not letting us. Okay, so.
Okay.
Alright, let's keep looking around.
Okay. It seems that we've looked at everything it wants us to look at, but we're still
So it
missing
appears.
information.
Alright, let's come back over here a second. Can we get closer look at that thing? No, we cannot.
No.
Okay. Just trying to see if it was removable.
That would be great if it were the case. But no.
Back over. Can we do anything to those button knobs over on the side of the table? Oh, no, okay.
I think that's one of the pegs holding the table together.
Yeah. I thought
Good thought, but...
Thought it might be a secret button to push or something. Looking on that.
No. Oh, I'm lost already. There's another piece to this somewhere. But there's nowhere where we can pick anything up. I am much bamboozled. The gear means we have to do a thing with an object we've picked up. The plus sign means it has to be combined with something, I would guess. Well, we don't have anything to combine it with.
Back to there. Okay, we're done with that.
Do we want to use a hint?
Let me do some more looking here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to take a hint. Because I do not see anything.
Iron fitting below the covered...
The previously covered desk.
roll top desk. But it won't let us get to
Oh,
that.
hang on.
But it won't let us get to... Okay, that.
There we go.
There it is. Okay, that's what we were missing.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
We're gonna need to look a lot closer. There's no gear, so there's nothing to manipulate. Yeah. You just need to be closer.
Yeah, I'll just...
Pull it. Okay, there we go. Now let's pull it. We have ourselves a good old-fashioned slide puzzle.
There we go.
Yep.
One slide puzzle.
And there's the other coil that we need to combine with this.
Yep. There we go. Locked in.
Tiny Tesla coil, and I think we know where it goes.
I think we know where it goes.
Receiver.
Okay. And now move it to there.
And now the safe is powered.
And now it's activated.
Left click the weird aura.
Uh-oh. Weird aura
Here
time.
we go.
Hey, Prex. Welcome to the fun.
1903. I conducted one of the most important experiments in modern science. What made it so revolutionary?
Wireless?
It's going to make us answer questions based on examining the room.
Probably.
It's going to make us learn the game lore.
Don't make us think. Puzzle solving's hard enough as it is.
Give me the lore.
Lord up time.
I'm basically dawdling because we've got an ad break on.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Sounds
like,
good.
I don't want to do important things while Prax and anybody else out there can't see it.
Yeah. Well, Prex is one of our wonderful subscribers, so she will be able to see it, but we want everyone else to be able to see as well.
Okay.
So hope everything is going well for you tonight, Prex.
I'm here to support your attempts to care for us all. Thank you. Alright. This has been good so far, but yeah, it's gonna be wireless because as for scale, I think if I've got the timeline right, Edison is starting to work on larger scale stuff. Independent, he already mentioned that it's using JP Morgan's money, so it's not financially independent.
Yeah. As a lot of these people weren't at that time. They had to have an angel, financial angel of some sort.
Yeah, you can't do stuff like this without
Morgan,
somebody funding it.
Westinghouse, and others.
You still can't do this kind of work without somebody funding it, even if it's you're funding it by working a day job.
Yeah.
Innovation is not free.
Nope.
But I wonder what this weird aura...
Necessity is the mother invention, but a good financial backer certainly is a helpful stepfather.
Fair enough. Let's see.
Oh, and in other news, I'm getting to do my civic duty all week this week. I have been called for jury duty. What fun, what fun. Did the orientation today, and I'm already being called back to be part of a pool to select for stuff tomorrow. So, this will be fun. I've done this once before in a different county. Got put in the pool, in the general pool, but never selected, so it'll be interesting to see what happens this time around.
I hope it doesn't turn into a, you can offer unique insight on the medical angle of this situation, and it's like an area that you aren't even close to specializing in.
If there's anything dealing with medical practice and stuff like that, the attorney for the people suing the healthcare practitioners will probably want me off of the jury anyway because I know too much. The last thing they want to do is have people who know what's going on because they want to convince them for their client.
Oh boy.
So, but we'll see what happens. Probably not going to be any kind of highbrow case or anything like that, so probably don't have to worry about the big panel of psychologists analyzing me from the jury box. Yeah, exactly. The last thing you want, the last thing an attorney wants in a jury is another expert. Those are the people that testify. They don't need another expert in the jury that can say whether how accurate what's being said is or not. So, but I'm not worried about it. I doubt it's going to be something like that. I could be in circuit court. I could be in district court. Who knows? Or I may not be selected and I'll be shuffled off to the tennis court. Who knows?
Alright, another 40 seconds of ad break.
And then we shall resume. Let's see what's going on in Nikola's mind.
Alright. Yeah. And electric is not unique because the debate here is largely just AC or DC.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is it depends on your application.
Yep.
It's like, I'm in telecoms design, and some of the information we have to keep track of is on powering because it's consistent where it's AC versus DC, but in some of our devices it gets translated between alternating and direct current for the use of various devices.
Alright. Ads are over.
Ads are over. What made it so revolutionary? Going for wireless.
Like most of my experiments at Wardenclyffe, this one was also about wireless power transmission. However, that made it unique.
Okay.
What made
Everything's electric.
Yes, independent
Either that
or massive. What do you think? I think he's wanting for the mass, free power for the masses. So, oh,
I actually found the miniaturization of this project quite remarkable.
Electric was going on all over the place.
Was the groundbreaking benefit. All one needed was a single device
Okay.
that a person could carry on themselves. No more depending on awkward infrastructure. I just had a few final tweaks to make before I could test my new method of wireless power transfer.
alright. Remote space wireless power transmitters.
It's labeled 4, so 1, 2, 3,
3,
4. Receiver, bulb, coil, bulb.
And then there's like another number down here. There we go. 2. Okay, no, closer look at 2. Okay, wave transmitter.
Wave transmitter, current modulator, magnetic field
field
receptors, power amplifying, vacuum
tube.
tubes.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfinished prototype. And we probably need to take that.
Ha. It's having us put things in position.
Yep. Right there. And now it's ready for it. Nicely done. We have a prototype. Kind of looks like a French horn with light bulbs.
Not enough tubes, but yeah. And it needs the actual horn. Tesla was strongly of the opinion that one was better than... Yeah, that was...
Yeah, he was very adamant on that.
Like, there was a lot going on between Tesla and Edison, but that was the primary overt one. Which was...
Oh, Prex, let us know. How's the game volume? Do we need to bring it up or down? Or how's it working for you on that end?
The entire world was on its way to efficient and affordable electrification. Once initialized, the device was simple to operate. All I had to do was point at the object I wanted to take power from, press a button, and point at the object that will consume it. Eureka!
Don't really hear the game? Okay.
Okay, so... Experience the flashback in the first chapter. What happened? Was it part of our memory, an hallucination, or something else entirely? I need to know more, but first I need to get out of here. Well, before we get out of here, let's modulate the sound, and I don't know how to do that.
Alright, let's modulate it from... Okay, we need to do that from here. So let's go ahead and we'll put it to about there.
Okay.
So it's at...
She said she could barely hear it. So doesn't it need to be similar level to everything else
That'll
going
work.
on?
Well, I don't... We don't want it so loud that they can't hear us.
Yeah.
Over it. So probably something like that should work about right there.
Are we in the right range?
Well, I think so for now. We'll
Yeah.
let Prax or anyone else tell us as
that's
we
what
go.
I'm implying, Prax. Yes,
Okay.
I can hear it now.
There we go.
Good.
Let's go.
Now let's get out. And
Right.
we have journal entries.
With a feat of wireless...
Where were we? Okay, yeah.
With a feat of wireless electricity, I was able to revive a flicker of charge in an old battery on the table. That should help with powering equipment around here. Which brings me to my own revival. I'm still not sure what happened, where I am, or even who I am. Last thing I remember is a loud noise and a flash of lightning. Lightning, maybe? Do I have amnesia? How long was I out? I need to get out of here. Hopefully my memory will return in the process. I just saw something incredible. A glimmer from my past. Is my mind playing tricks on me? This has to have a neurological explanation. Maybe my mind is trying to help me remember. Either way, I'm stuck in this place until I find a way to open the electric lock on this large door. And the device I just saw could help me do just that.
Okay. Handwriting is identical.
Yep.
We're Tesla.
Yeah, we're Tesla.
We're Tesla. Tesla who seemingly got hit by lightning. Or his own invention.
Alright, can we pick that thing up still?
Yep.
Okay, now, can we pick up that paper or do we need to?
I don't think we need to.
Left. Alright,
Should try using it to get out of this room.
so what do we aim it for at?
Prototype lets you detect electrical circuits. It also highlights places with high potential that unlock advanced features. Seek these places where lines and particles converge and double-click to move there. From this spot, you can transmit electrical charge. Okay. Left-click and drag from one node to another.
Okay, ooh, we got something interesting happening there.
Yeah. That seems to be a power source.
Yeah.
But that's not powering anything of use to us right now. In fact, if I had to guess...
Okay, there's something going on with the desk over there.
If those aren't connected, that's connected through this behind the desk to the desk lamp and to this desk lamp. These are connected to each other.
Yeah.
And that goes out the door. So this spot is just letting us... So double clicking on that spot is letting us... Oh, these connect... Okay, so it can't cross a wire. That makes sense.
Okay. Alright.
And I suspect...
Circuit board is open.
Okay, it's not going to let us, but I suspect if we tried to pull the lamp now, it
Probably.
would, because we saw those wires all connected.
Alright, let's turn back around to the Tesla coil area real quick, see if we can do anything. The big one. Because it was showing us some stuff there, but nope, it's no longer there.
It's showing us how things worked.
Okay.
We've got the device turned on. But when we step to this area, it restricts our view.
It works like just to that. Okay. Alright, let's go to the box.
Okay, we've got a diagram.
Okay. Over, down to the bottom, to the middle, around the loop to the middle, around the loop and top. And up to the middle, middle up to the top, top around to the bottom, bottom up and back down to the bottom. And the black will be the solid, and the red has the striping on it, so that'll be the one with the stripes on it.
Alright, I've got this sketched.
Okay.
What is this? Prototype remote space wireless power transmitter. Experiment 1, 7/6/1903. My office. Great success. I could move electricity from a battery to a prototype of my electric lock without any underlying infrastructure. This will be groundbreaking. Experiment 2, September 6th, 1903. Main factory hall. Moving electricity from a battery to a bulb was unsuccessful. I immediately retried with the same battery and lock I used in Experiment 1. Failed again. Experiment 3, October 6th, 1903. Hey!
Yeah, today.
Day!
Exactly 22 years ago.
Little longer
200,
than that.
or 122 years ago.
182 years ago.
82.
You're missing the 20. Sitting at the workshop desk, I was unable to replicate Experiment 1. On a whim, I tried to move to the middle of the room near the podium. Same spot as Experiment 1. Led to success. Experiment 4. 7... Oh, 7... we've been reading it wrong, I think. I think 6 might be the month, because there is no 17th month.
Yeah. Yeah, he was European, so he'd be using the European version.
So 6th, that would be June 17th.
Yeah,
so this all happened
17th
over,
June.
like, a week.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple places. Tried using the device to move electricity everywhere in the main hall of the factory. Tried it at the base of the tower and in my lab. Tried it outside. All failures. Maybe if I ever find out why I could use it at that one spot, it could be useful. Well, he apparently did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not... The prototype isn't helpful.
Okay, so...
So
Oh! We rotate it by doing it by that. Okay.
So we want up then down. I think that's correct. The central post, we want them both twisting around a peg in the middle. Like that.
There we go.
The second one, we want it looping over the top, similar to that, but we want this one going down and up.
Yeah.
Like so.
Like so?
And then we want them both twisting around a peg in the middle again.
Yeah. Like that.
Hello.
We have a circuit. Yeah, 122 years ago. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put the 20 in the wrong direction. Okay. Electric lock is now undid.
Through the roof, we finished the first chapter.
Question is, did something come in through the roof or out?
Yeah.
Because either way, that something was probably lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the factory floor, probably. I do love having that journal there because it's the reminder for the player who dropped this and comes back 2 weeks later and like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
So what's this?
The on switch.
Alright, I did most of that first chapter. I'll hand over the mouse because this isn't a mouse and keyboard. It has an elevator.
Everything is all shorted out. I tried using what must be the main power control panel. I could have expected it wouldn't be as easy as flipping a switch. Power turned on briefly, maybe a wisp of electricity left in the lead-acid batteries. It wasn't enough to open the gate, but it caused the elevator to drop to a lower floor. I might be able to use it to get to the ground floor, if I can make it operational. Just looking around right now. Won't take us anywhere there, so back over here.
Huh. We don't have a lot to work with.
Not yet.
Two locations and neither of them useful. Can we turn around while standing up? Look. Is there anything useful on the walls or no? No. They've given us a not prototype. Okay. There is a place to use it from, but we can't get there. So, here. I don't see what we're meant to do then. So it looks like there's nothing we can do. This is a failure to understand the question moment.
Yeah.
It's like we've got nothing to work with.
No, no scribbling. Thought I heard something.
Plenty of rain.
Alright.
Let's see. It might be time for a hint because it's giving us nothing.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing. That's the power going into there.
But it's not giving us any of those nodes to work with, and even okay, there is a node, but we're not in one of the special places where we can use it.
No. Alright. What are we missing?
There might be something else on the panel. You've looked.
There, hang on.
Okay, there we go.
Didn't double click on it enough. Okay.
Can we put that into the other thing?
Probably. Okay, so it's an interface issue, so we're gonna have to be careful.
Alright, we got ourselves some stairs.
Alright, that just takes us back here, which probably does the same thing.
Unless there's more going on down there. Broken
Some
component.
pieces, parts, cracked gear holder.
Okay. Sounds like we may have to fix it and then return it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we have to balance it so everything lands in the green.
Could be.
Because it's not in the green right now.
Oh, wrong way.
Okay.
Bingo.
There we go. Pull the lever! maybe it pulls out?
There we go.
Okay, so we've got some buttons.
Discovered a functional welding machine. Okay, that's what this is. That's what I was
Seems to have
suspecting.
been
It
placed-
seems to have been placed here to help make any required repairs quickly without having to stop production. I'm sure that given the state of this factory, it will come handy during my exploration. It's strange that I haven't seen more machines like this. After all, this should be a factory, but it seems unfinished. Maybe I'll find out more about it on the lower floors.
Well, it does seem like the kind of thing that could help repair this.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Probably some sort of path thing.
What does the central button do? The one between the swish.
Okay, we got it directed how it's gonna go.
Okay. So, first option should be straight. How do we program it to go straight?
Alright, I'm just experimenting with something here.
No.
Alright, so it's fixed.
So it is.
All in one piece.
And now those gears come together. I'm betting if we turned the crank before, it would have just
Yeah.
not been able to. There we go.
And now we can go downstairs.
We were only able to manipulate those nodes when we were standing at a nexus point. And we are not.
Okay.
Looks like a little more than we can move with our bare hands, especially... Or maybe it isn't.
Alright, what did we just scribble here? After the elevator fell, I was afraid it would be in worse condition. It seems I only need to repair the wheel on top that directs the cabinet's movement.
Well, time to grab it and do some more welding.
There we go.
A cracked sheave.
Okay. Whoops. Hit something by mistake there, everyone. Doesn't look like anything else there, so we go back.
Let's go back and weld.
Alright,
It
so...
would be turned down. Up. down, up, up, down, up, up, down, down. If I'm right, then it's... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not the angle of the lines.
Yeah.
It's look at each angle. Is it turning more in one direction or more in the other direction?
It's the turning of the knob, not the direction of the movement.
Yeah.
I was going off of it the wrong way.
Actually, you indirectly cottoned on sooner than I did. I was confused entirely by the cracked piece.
Because I was doing by the direction of the crack, not the direction of the turner.
Yeah.
Alright, it's welded.
Alright, and we're probably going to need to power up the elevator after we get this put back in place.
Right. Put the cover down, then screw that on. Right?
Yep. And now it's going to need power. We have to be at the nexus point.
Oh, that's right. So we
So
gotta
turn it back on, and I can point out what that meant.
We gotta get to.
Right there.
So we gotta go back up to the third floor.
We have to go back up to that floor.
Okay, hang on.
I think it's actually on that platform. Yeah, right here. Double click,
Oh, okay.
and we're in it.
All right. So now.
That's turned on the conveyor belt.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what we wanted to do.
Don't know either.
There's another nexus out by a couple more down by the elevator. Can we drag power from one of those out to it? Okay, not from that one. That one can't quite reach. Then what? Okay, what did it actually bring us on the conveyor belt? Oh, I think I see it. What would happen if the stairs weren't there blocking that thing?
Yeah.
It would go down the conveyor belt to a midway point between the elevator's power site and where we need things to be. So we need to lift the stairs.
Right.
And now we've got a bridge. And now we put the stairs back down because we're going to need to get there. And now...
Go back over here.
Yeah. Engage the prototype. And now we can jump to that. That's why it's here.
From there to there, right?
And now the elevator works.
Alright, so...
Figuring out how the puzzles function.
Do we go back up to the third floor then?
We have no reason to.
To get, well, to some of the elevators so we can, because we can't get onto the elevator here.
Why not?
Oh, wait a minute, we need to hit the button. Duh.
We just powered it up.
Duh.
Oh. Will it not function?
Alright, this is just my luck. The elevator controls electronics seem to be out of order. If I want to get to the ground floor and the main gate, I'll either need to repair it or find another way down. Preferably not by falling.
Okay. Well, it looked like there was some kind of latch on the side of the to the side of the panel, marked with 3. Okay. So we need a way to get that open. We can't operate it directly.
Yeah, looks like we need some sort of tool to do it.
Do we have anything like a tool available
Not
to
yet.
us? Oh, another note. Radio City, the city of the future. I always dreamed of creating, inventing something that would benefit all humanity. To be the positive change, bringing about a future that's not only more modern, but just plain better. Radio City is like that. A culmination of my plans, of my most important project, Project World Wireless. A city for people who will work in factories, build machines patented by me, and bring about global change. An interconnected world where every household is linked to a network of free energy, where you can reach your friends on the other side of the globe in mere moments. The city will be built around my first wireless electricity transmission tower in Wardenclyffe in this very factory. It will house the first workers and employees and later become the city where tomorrow is today.
These documents I found on the upper floors of the factory I built near Wardenclyffe. The upper floors mostly consist of catwalks, platforms, and a few support structures and rooms, but they do have a great industrial atmosphere. My old notes about Radio City. I was not afraid of dreaming back then. I'm just experimenting with the tabs here.
Okay, so that appears to be our goals list.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Learn more about the facility. Check the bottles carefully. What bottles?
Don't remember any bottles. Use the elevator to move to the floor.
Right.
Okay. Okay, nothing else there.
So then where do we get any tools to work?
Okay.
At the moment, I've got 2 or 3 questions. Why are they letting us return to the top floor if we want to? Where are we supposed to get a tool to mess with that thing?
Should we go back up to 3?
I mean, worth a shot. You turned it back a bit.
Just to see if we missed anything we can use here.
Or if the elevator shifted anything into place.
Yep. Nope, nothing here.
Huh.
Feel free.
I feel like we have nothing to work with again,
Yep.
which is not a great place to be. We have different options with the prototype now. Everything is in order. Everything that we can see has
Everything's
power.
all connected. We
So
just
the
gotta get.
prototype is not the solution. But we don't have any kind of tool. It's not like we can make one out of that lid because it won't let us pick it up. Just nothing accessible to us.
Alright, let's go back inside the elevator, see if we're missing something inside here.
Is that bulb flickering? Okay, it's weird that it's letting us look at that bulb, but it's not giving any new information. Unless...
Hello. Did I hit that one again? Alright, it's showing us those patterns for a reason.
I'm going back up on the 3rd floor just to see. Let us out. Okay. So the door is blocked when we try to
Nope, this way.
get this way.
We got other
The
things we can
elevator
get
got
to.
access to another area. And that step should lead down.
Right.
But it doesn't. It's broken.
Alright, so we got something going on in there.
We've got a flashback waiting for us.
Yeah.
First, I want to see what's on these
Sure.
boxes.
And we got a chest to open.
You have a factory, now
Now
what? I had a few meetings with Samuel. He was always better than me at monetary matters. We went through my inventions, through the sizable number of patents I'd created over the years, and considered their financial viability. Oscillators, transformers, tuned circuits for various design. All of these could help me establish my factory at the beginning of an industrial chain for modern electronics. However, that would require me to act quickly, and I'm not sure I can do that right now. I could also make radio and telegraphy parts. That's something J.P. Morgan really believes in. Both individuals and governments will always seek effective ways to communicate, and if those waves were mass-produced. This definitely had potential. Also worth mentioning are remotely controlled devices, though as Sam pointed out, while they're interesting and could have huge implications, they're not really feasible for mass production. They need too many tweaks depending on the purposes they're constructed for, and they will always require high customizability.
Okay, is there like a second page on this, or we have to find the second page? Okay.
Bottle opener. Or
Hollow corkscrew.
Okay. Well, it's not a nut opening tool like I would have liked. But it's something.
Yeah.
Bulbs.
And we're missing
What
one.
is this? Is this the kind of puzzle I think it is? It is the kind of puzzle I think
Yeah,
it is.
but there's one flaw.
Yeah, the bulb is missing. My question is, do we actually need the bulb to come active to solve the puzzle?
Can I make a request?
Yes?
Let's go back to the elevator, use the gadget we just got, to see if we can use that to pull that blinking light bulb out.
That could do it. It would appear we can.
Now we put that light bulb in over there, and then we can solve the puzzle, because you probably have to light them all up. That's the type of puzzle I think it is.
Alright. It's a parody puzzle. Which means interesting things right off the
Okay,
bat.
so it turns on those three.
It also means that the solution will be symmetrical.
Probably.
It has to be by definition. This is a parity puzzle. There's 2 states for everything.
Okay.
And in fact, actually, I think I already know the solution.
Okay, go for it.
Because each thing has to be hit a total of an odd number of times.
Mm-hmm.
Once on, because if I hit its neighbor, it turns off.
Right.
Unless I hit its other neighbor. Which means, for every bulb in this puzzle... Okay, in a parity puzzle, you can think of it as each item either has been clicked or it has not, because clicking it a third time just resets it.
Right. Okay.
In order to turn it on, everything has to be hit an odd number of times. Well, the only way to do that is to hit it once or to hit it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if we hit a bulb and both of its neighbors, it will be on. So we need to hit every bulb and all of its neighbors.
Okay.
Click every bulb once.
Okay.
Logic!
All right. Take us in. All right, let's check the notebook. It's strange I haven't seen more machines like this. After all, this should be a factory. Oh, we've already done that second.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
I first looked around the industrial interior of the factory, I didn't dream of finding a room like this. It seems almost out of place. That must have been used for a special purpose. Maybe meeting for one's esteemed guests? I'm sure that an inventor needs to have a place where he can show off all his innovative devices and ideas. Okay.
I'm not sure what religion this is meant
Is
to
that supposed to be
allude
Krishna?
to. It feels to
Maybe.
me like a pigeon, or the statue equivalent of a pigeon language. This feels like multiple things that have nothing to do with each other put together.
Okay.
What's that at the base? Okay. That's just a thing in somebody's hands. Okay, I thought that was something left there.
Okay. Something to twist here.
Valve number... and a number 2 bolt. We'll get to you. Zoetrope!
Yep.
You're not gonna get the effect at that speed.
Yeah.
There we go. In fact, that's... Oh! I know these photos!
Mm-hmm.
That was... Okay, that's specifically...
Is that...
That there was a bet involving a horse. I don't remember the horse's
It's not
name.
Krishna? Okay. I thought it was Krishna-esque, but I wasn't sure, Prax. Thanks.
There was a bet involving whether a horse running a certain pace ever had all 4 hooves off the ground at
Right.
once.
Mm-hmm.
This is the set of photos that was used to confirm whether it was or wasn't. This is the foundation of the movie.
Yep.
This is where the idea of the moving picture... This is one of the earliest viable ones there was. Yeah, that's a hand in the water.
Yeah, it was.
I think there's multiple hands in the water.
Yeah, I saw 2 hands and what looked like a face.
Yeah. These are... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because in Edison and Tesla's day, there were movie cameras starting to be developed.
Mm-hmm.
This basically was the prototype that told people, here's how you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Zoetropes existed. This set of photographs, combined with the idea of a zoetrope, was kind of the first actual film
Right.
to be made. And it was about solving a bet, and I don't remember how the bet ended, but it did resolve the bet.
Mm-hmm.
But I also noticed that there were these panels circling at the same time.
That's what I'm wondering about. Gold, blue.
And there's
There's
that
a green
green.
one.
Maybe this crank has something to do with it.
Oh, could be.
I don't know.
Do we have to get it so we can get one or more of those to actually frame an image?
I don't know, but I'm just loving watching this.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just had it a moment ago. I think the answer to the bet ended up being yes, there is a moment in this pacing where...
right there.
Right there. Where, yes, in fact, the horse has all 4 hooves off the ground.
Right. All right, let's do it. Let's crank this by hand. See if we can make happen with those frames.
It looks like the frames are only moving in conjunction with this. Or maybe they aren't. This smacks of we haven't been asked the question yet.
Okay.
The fact that they're very close to being aligned there kind of hints at something.
Hints at something going on. So you want to come back?
I want to come back to this when we know what we're looking for.
Okay, sounds good. Flashback?
Do we want to save this until we've looked at everything in the room?
Yeah, let's take a look at things first.
Can we get into any of this? Yoink. Yoink. No.
It's locked.
Why is it
The
like
drawer
this?
there.
Ah.
Yeah. You gotta lift the books in a certain order. Ah. Different weights.
I don't know what that gains us.
Brings it, come over here to page 2.
Okay. That one's probably needs to be first. Or it's it's the highest, but maybe that's not because at that height it doesn't look like it would line up with anything.
Closer.
And what do we do about these?
Bring that
last
one
ones?
over to the front.
Oh, wait a minute. Are the bars weighted differently? Like a different book results in a different height in a different place?
Looks like it. Looks
Like
like
this one's all the way at the top over here, but if I put it over here, this one looks like it's higher.
Mm-hmm.
Those two look perfect.
Yeah, that's where we want them.
That looks very close.
Yeah.
That looks perfect.
Bingo.
There it is.
Alright, let's move around. Oh, there we go.
Nope, it took down the glass.
We have here another. We got us a crank.
And we have a cylinder like the welding machine.
Right.
And we have a number 2 here.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't get around the other side of that. I don't think we need to. There's a document in there, but I don't see how we get at it yet.
Not yet.
Click everything. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, this is the question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that has to do. Huh.
All right. So.
Okay, those pull levers aren't doing anything right now. It'll let us move past that phase, but not past the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So do we have to get those on the zoetrope on these images?
Okay, I'm going to write down green
Green is
clear.
clear. Gold is
Gold is
back 2 feet
2
down.
rear.
And the
Blue is
blue
1 rear.
is 1 back hoof.
Still feels like I'm not sure what the question is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tied to the puzzle, but it doesn't feel like an answer yet.
Cthulhu time.
Hello, octopus. Wait a minute. Pattern matches.
Yeah.
And that pattern matches. Which gets us a thing, and that pattern matches as well. Okay, that appears to be the cup that goes here. But that closes it.
Let's go ahead and get it now.
You have a factory, now what? I had many patents and all of them had their merits, but one thing was certain, I wasn't sure how to sell them. But we were talking about a lot of possibilities. For now, I needed something already tested, required by society in large quantities, something that would stay virtually the same no matter what its purpose. So I returned to the idea of AC motors, engines, and generators. With electrification in progress, every factory, vehicle, and industry complex would need some. Sam also pointed out another benefit of going with this idea. I could throw my good name around. After Chicago, people knew me as the man behind alternating current. That was an advantage none of my competitors would have. Alright, this clearly goes there, though I don't know why that closes.
So how do we open up that other one?
Apparently by doing that.
Okay, and there's nothing inside.
But
What about that one?
I'm not quite sure. And I don't know why that's what opens things. If I had to guess, either we have to put everything in,
or we gotta find another shot glass.
We also need this shot glass. In between writing this, I'm watching a storm unfold. The lightning strikes are sharp and frequent, and their erratic sounds bring to mind things that have always made me wonder, even in my youth. Lightning travels freely through the skies and across great distances. It always fascinated me. And while we have successfully harnessed the power of electricity, its freedom still eludes us. Because if it were that kind of free all over the place, we'd be getting fried in instants. But moments like these, they show me something from a front row seat. It's an experiment, nature's own demonstration, a proof of concept. My goal to bring about wireless power transfer is not unnatural. It reflects how energy already moves in the world. Using natural phenomena like atmosphere conductivity and electromagnetism, I can harness other aspects of electricity than I already have. Sometimes it will need adjustments. Alternating current is not found in nature and still it allows us to effectively transport energy over substantiative distances, something that stumped early adopters before I arrived with my inventions. And the same things need to happen here. Sometimes I just need to watch the thundering skies and muse about it all. Okay, so we've got a clock, we've got an old thermometer, got a shot glass we need to find. We've got important items locked away in there.
The barometer, it looks like.
Yeah, that would do it. Is there... hello. We have locked ourselves in. But it looked like there was something in there.
Yeah, it did. Okay, there's chains there. There's chains in that wall over here. We would need something to make it move.
I guess
no place to put a crank?
No place to put a crank unless it's here, but no.
That's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in here.
Yep.
The feat of Columbus. Probably one of the most far-reaching and revolutionary discoveries made by Mr. Tesla is the so-called rotating magnetic field. In this issue of Electrical Experimenter, we will explain the remarkable concept while presenting a unique opportunity to see it with your own eyes. You might remember the story of Christopher Columbus, who showed his perplexed audience that he could balance an egg on his top by cracking it a little at first. That gets attributed to so many different people. Next month at the World's Columbian Exposition, Mr. Tesla will perform an even greater feat using the principle of the rotating magnetic field with an egg made of metal that cannot be simply cracked. Continue reading on page 37. To phase 1, phase 2, direction of rotating magnetic field, iron ring core, platform, copper egg.
So this is looking at this.
So,
this is looking at from the top.
Yeah. Neat.
Okay.
So that's what's going on here.
And we need one more plunger, it looks like. Unless we can hit that on our own, which we can't.
So order clearly matters, because that second hit looked correct. That one didn't.
That was going faster. Hang on. Before we do anything else, we have to take care of a little business. Kosher Reflectore. Guess what? We don't go for that kind of stuff here on this channel. You have just irritated this Virgil, the caramel cyborg, with that nonsense. So
Get
he
the band
has
spatula.
gotten out the band spatula. Kosher Reflector. I have one thing to say to you and one thing only.
Bye.
Bye. All right, now back to our regularly scheduled stream.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing whatever the order, since that depressed and neither of these did, we need to hit this one
We need
second.
to find that. So what we got down here?
A coat of arms.
We're missing a plate.
Oh. It was letting me make grabby fingers at it.
Yep.
But, yeah. Okay. And we're back to our regularly scheduled, not sure who you are.
Okay, we're missing an earring.
Yeah, that's prominent.
Okay, what about down here?
Yeah. There's multiple hands in the water.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 at least.
So let's click on that thing. No.
Nope.
Alright, we have to find an earring.
We've got a lot of ideas and a lot of thoughts, and now it's time to deal with the elephant in the room.
Time to break the glass.
Wednesday, September 15th, 1902. I'll never forget the events of that day. I was sitting in the lounge of my new factory, preparing for an important meeting. A meeting that would ensure my financial stability for years to come. Just a few hours later, I was to make a presentation on Wall Street at the headquarters of a company which symbolized wealth throughout the U.S. and across the ocean. The man about to receive me was J.P. Morgan, one of the most powerful men in the capitalist world, a successful banker, and my new project investor. Nobody else was willing to provide such a large sum. Only he believed that by combining my genius and his money, could we revolutionize radio technology. And today, it was time to take our collaboration to the next level. I was sure he would love my proposal. Our meeting was supposed to be about
Lighting. Project.
It's not likely to be Amendments America or Boat. It's either project or lighting, if I had to guess.
I would guess project first.
Oh, it's 2 items.
Oh, okay.
Lighting project?
Yeah.
I don't think our meeting had anything to do with lightning.
Oh.
Lighting. Okay, go with project.
But what project? That feels like a second word.
Wardenclyffe was the ambitious project he helped me fund. Our meeting must have been related to it.
We'll see, Prax. We'll see. I don't think they've gotten quite there yet. To the stuff that led to Bluetooth. This is more about wireless electricity.
Yeah, this feels... Tesla was involved in radio technology. Bluetooth was nowhere close to being possible yet. They've been talking so far about transmitting electrical power remotely, which isn't really a feasible thing, but that seems to be the pseudoscience they're using to make the game interesting. So what project? It's not friendship.
America?
I don't know.
America, the land of endless opportunities. But we were definitely talking about something more specific.
Boat doesn't seem to have much to do with it, but I don't know what does.
I'm not sure.
I'm just going down
Yes.
the options.
I'm sure I've come up with an amended proposal. But Mr. Morgan is just an investor. I'm the inventor. I'm the one who sets the direction of the entire project. And I know we can do better.
Alright.
I'm already seeing one of those receivers.
Tower-shaped key. Goes up on top.
So what's up with this?
Here we go.
I don't know if I'm actually doing this right. We have a train.
Alright. Missile Monkey, America, the land of of opportunity and markets led by a cheetah. Okay, whatever.
Markets led by random walks.
Mm-hmm.
A golden beam. And a train.
Yeah. That puts that forward.
Does this go in?
Yep, it does. Okay,
That
then
needs
something's gonna
something
go
to go
on
on
top there.
Can't grab the train and move it back.
Oh, we got something there.
I'm gonna let you take the mouse back because I keep hogging it. Those things in the windows look like...
Yeah.
Okay, they're toggles of some kind. Looks like everything can settle into one of 4 quadrants.
Yeah.
Could be it. Or
But
maybe
that's
not.
not the image we want.
So what do we want?
Not the one I wanted.
Okay, that works, because those lines kind of line up with each other. So what happens if we swap the 2 that are currently on top? Yeah, that all lines up. And that all lines up. Those all line up with each other, but which direction are you facing? I don't know.
Alright. I'm just kind of spitballing with ideas right now.
I feel like I saw the version where things lined up with each other at least, but that didn't actually give us a confirmation.
trying to see if there's any image similar to it.
What's that on the table? You looked at that?
Not yet.
Ornament. Oh, right, that's the tile that fell off.
Right.
Maybe that's what goes in top of the thing?
Bingo!
So it is that shape that we keep making.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so then...
No. You're not going to put it there. You're going to have to imitate it.
Yeah, we gotta...
Which means...
We just need to reorient it, right? Yeah.
But I think the tile itself... Does
Goes
it go
up
up
there?
here? No. Okay, then why isn't this correct?
Because... Pull that up. That is on...
But we can't mirror this.
Yeah.
What we would have to do is mirror that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, can we do anything with that wheel over there? That gear wheel over there? No, okay.
No.
Alright.
Why is this not correct?
Alright, click on that again. I want to take a good look at it. Alright, what we've got here is the reverse image, which is what we want to be able to slide it in, correct? But we got this part in the way.
So do we just put it in now that we've got
There we
it
go.
oriented
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Okay. I thought that's what you were doing earlier.
I thought it was just going to do something once we mimicked the shape, and I got frustrated when it didn't. Okay, thank you for that. Goodness, Tesla.
Alright, so...
Did it have to go this... What in... Huh. There's another...
I know, I'm just experimenting. I'm experimenting right now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
letting you switch that between two states and nothing else.
Yeah, so we can do that. Then we have to do... Okay.
Okay.
Now can we go over?
I am not understanding the rules of this puzzle. I think we just moved several steps back along the same path. Okay. I think we got it. Well done.
So figuring it out when you move everything a different way, that you had to move them opposite directions to be able to go the way you wanted to go.
Okay.
Is what it looked like. Now, or are we done?
I think we're done
Okay.
because we lost access to one of the
Yeah.
dials.
I thought maybe we had to move the other one as well. Okay, so that probably goes up to the top there.
And now we have access to the train again.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, Tesla, how protective are you of your secrets? This is far more elaborate than you need.
Is that a key up top?
Certainly looks like it. Tiny key. No moving parts, die cast in one piece.
Yeah. And a kind of semi-cross-like thing for it now.
Have any place with a keyhole? Because I don't think I've seen one. Ah, that would do it.
You go here, but not yet.
You put the end of the key instead of the mouse over the hole, so let's try actually putting the mouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would make sense if this were the real world, but it's a game.
Okay.
Right idea. Wrong placement. Okay. So every time we crank the key, it shifts by...
$20 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we need to get to?
What are the tick marks around the outside edge?
1, 2...
Wait, it gave you a mouse over.
Hmm?
It switched to the hand.
Yeah. Oh.
You can move that. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what I need to do here.
Wind until it gets to an hour and then mess with it. Okay, so that turn works in 20-minute increments, right?
Yeah.
But those work in 15-minute increments. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a parity puzzle, but it's not quite. If I had to guess, based on the tiny dial, your goal is to get them both set to 12 noon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running numbers on what... That comes very close. Can you meddle with the hour hand in order to
That's
make
what
that
I'm going to
work?
do next.
Yes!
Had to figure out the schematics.
Yeah. Looks like the top part of the dome.
Yeah. And you probably go right there.
Nom.
My presentation was flawless. I spoke to the point and mentioned all the important facts. Electricity for everyone at no additional cost. I was convinced that success was guaranteed. That's why I was taken aback when I saw the investor's face turn confused, and his confusion gradually grew into anger.
You can't make money
My
off of it.
sudden changes to the project and the needed financing apparently took him by surprise. I begged him to let me explain everything, but that only made the situation worse. I did listen to you. It's you who doesn't listen, he shouted at me. I tried to explain how wireless power could completely change the world, but it was no use. The whole room was filled by a single emotion.
Anger.
Anger.
I didn't understand where all his anger came from. What made the man react with such vile aggression? J.P. Morgan's anger grew. You treat money like something you can just ignore, which you definitely can't afford to do in your situation. I haven't seen a smidgen of a completed product from you yet. Finish the radio technology.
Give him
me
something
I
he can sell.
You have to finally show more than empty promises. By the end of his monologue, he was virtually...
Exactly, Missile Monkey.
Yeah.
I knew our meeting was coming to an end. Others warned me that Morgan was only interested in money.
He wants a return on his investment.
I hoped our meeting wouldn't be a waste of time. But apparently, I was wrong. Never mind. I'll manage on my own. I always do. That ultimately infuriated him. Enough! Get out at once and take this piece of junk with you, he screamed, and with a beastly vigor swept my model off the desk.
Alright.
I get where Tesla's coming from, but I can't agree with him. Not because free power wouldn't be great for people, but yeah, you can't sell that. You can't finance anything on that.
Alright, now.
Yeah. Okay. Does our crank fit? Or no, that's a button, not a divot, is it?
Yeah.
Or could it become one?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, the green we needed what?
All feet off the ground.
All feet off the ground? And they were curled up.
Yep. Yep. That's
one?
the correct
That
image.
one.
Yeah. That's right where it's centered. Gold, we had the two rear feet on the ground.
I'm experimenting with something here. Nothing in my madness here. Okay.
So it looks like
Blue moves the fastest. Green moves the slowest. Gold is in the middle.
Mm-hmm. His ideas were the real reason people know the name Edison instead of Tesla. Yeah, Tesla was not able to market his stuff.
Yeah. Edison had a backer. I can't remember who his backer was. It wasn't JP. Obviously, it wasn't JP Morgan. It was someone else.
Yeah.
Because eventually Tesla was with Westinghouse.
Yeah. But Edison was also producing stuff that was immediately marketable.
Right.
And while alternating current did eventually win out in our power systems because it is safer than direct current, not safe, no electrical grid is safe, but safer.
Okay, we can zoom in.
But we can't manipulate anything once we have.
Alright, so let me... Okay.
But that shows blue with both front feet on the ground.
And we want, for blue, we want what? Just one rear foot, right?
I have a thought. Can we go back to the other thing with the zoetrope pictures?
The other item?
Yes. Because I am suspecting that this is not where we put in the answer. That is.
Okay.
I don't know how yet. But see how it's got different pictures on either side of that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I suspect that somehow, at some point, this is where we put information in, because we can't make any changes to the zoetrope. I have a thought.
Think away. Yeah.
That's got power. It's connected to a lot of things in this room. Okay. That's also hooked up. That
It's not.
is not, but it could be with the right information.
Right.
And this is not connected.
Okay, that's what our problem is. We gotta find...
Their wire seems to be going behind and possibly
So-
connected here.
Can we drag from...
We don't have one of the special sites right now. So the last special site we know of is down there.
Okay, can we drag from there?
We can't drag anything if we're not at the right location.
Yeah. Okay.
Theoretically, we could, but we're not standing in the right place to try.
Yeah, alright.
Because the only place...
We gotta go back up here again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because we have to be standing at one of these in order to do anything
All
like
right.
that. And we can't look in that direction. Okay. There's a lot going on that we don't know how to connect.
Yeah.
We don't know where the crank goes. We don't know where the cylinder goes. Is there something in all of this mess that we're supposed to be messing with?
Hang on. You just moved something out of the way.
Can we recover anything from these broken parts? Not seeing anything like that.
Well, we wouldn't be able to get there if there wasn't something we're supposed to do.
Aha.
There you go.
The spike.
The spike.
Where can we use that? I mean,
I don't see a spot to slide it.
okay.
Let's go into the other room. Let's look at the other thing over here. matters is where they are put.
Wait. Put that piece back.
Okay.
I think I might have just cottoned onto something.
What?
Okay. Look at this box.
Yeah.
Fins.
Right.
Scale pattern.
Mm-hmm. Scale pattern.
And then this ornate box shape.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like that. Okay.
So the patterns on the box tell you how to open it.
Okay, so...
This one has the box pattern, it has this card pattern, and it has the fins, but it does not have shells.
That opens up. So what do we have here?
Shells.
We have shells.
I'm seeing this. We've got the corners. I'm not seeing
No
the
fins.
fins, and I'm not seeing the box shape.
You're not seeing the box shape.
Which
Okay.
means the only thing missing is red.
Yeah.
So we at least know why this puzzle works, how it works.
Okay.
Okay, that was kind of bugging me.
Okay.
But then I realized this scale pattern was here, and then these fins shapes were here, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
ding!
Alright, so we need to find...
No.
I want to make sure there's nothing else triggering here.
Wait a minute.
What?
Back out a moment. Look at the two golden pieces that are on top of the legs of the chairs. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
A crank, a crank. It moved the panel on the side.
Yeah, I was looking to see if it would move anymore or not.
I don't know what that gains us, but okay. Y, cross,
Like a rook or a castle.
Almost looks like an F.
Mm-hmm. Crown.
Crown. Lion. And then there's a blank slot for something.
Yeah.
Progress?
Alright. Nope, it's not letting me get at it. Alright.
Something at least. Oh, there's stuff going on over here too now.
Alright, hang on.
Is it just blank?
That one appears to be blank.
That's crown.
So we have a crown. Nothing. The cross. The griffin.
And a blank.
And a blank. So we just need those.
So cross, griffin, crown. So is the side of the table a combination lock then? It is a combination lock.
Yep.
I thought that would be the clue for something else. The missing piece of the coat of arms.
Missing piece of the coat of arms.
Okay, now things are starting to come together.
Yep.
And we still don't know what the spike we got from the flashback was. A compass. This one's fairly straightforward.
Appears to be.
Our last pump.
Yep.
So now we can go up with the copper egg.
I was looking to see if it was going to take us down closer or not. Alright. And we had that going, right?
Yeah.
Then which one was next?
Could not be determined. The first one you hit stays down. Try the fourth one. No. Wait.
Okay, so that'll be
Okay,
that when
so
we hit
that's the
last for
So-
make the peg.
That one gets us up really high. Not quite sure how that worked, but we have our shot
Hey,
glass.
sometimes you better be lucky. You're better lucky than good.
And that's our red that we need to open the last compartment.
Yep.
Okay. So we're done with the table. That's one component of the room figured out.
And now we need you. Right there.
The pipe wrench.
Pipe wrench. Nothing left.
Open
all
all
the
the
flasks in
flasks.
the mini game in the second chapter.
Ah,
And that's what the numbers are for.
the size of the pipe wrench.
So we know what size to use on the pipe wrench.
All right.
And here is where we will adjust
Well,
it.
we've got a couple of 2s in this room.
Yeah.
And there's the 3 in the elevator. But,
Okay, 3 is the highest it goes.
yeah.
That's-
Let's set it to 2. Resolve
That's
this
all I
one.
was checking.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, did we have anything on this thing?
No. So far, we've got
No, okay.
got a 2-size bolt and a thing labeled with a 2 on top of the bookshelf.
So we need this.
Set to 2.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe we just needed the nut. I don't know. Okay, we've got a valve wheel. Now that's open. A flask with a couple of birds.
A hip flask. Oh, it's not openable.
Not by conventional means, at least.
2 holes at the bottom,
I get the hint that this isn't actually a hip flask.
but it goes into something.
Yeah. We still need her earring.
And there's nothing here for anything to go on to.
No.
Alright.
We've also got the thing at the top of the book case thing. Right under there.
Here?
Up at the top, that threaded rod. It says 2.
Oh, it says a 2 as well. Okay, forgot about that.
Huh.
Hang
That's
on.
odd. Wait, does the valve go on there?
What valve? Oh,
That.
the valve wheel. Yeah,
The one we just picked up.
of course. So the ball can go in, of course.
Okay.
And now we gotta do things to make it go there.
Puzzle seems to be missing a way to control it.
Yeah.
So we're not there yet. Here's a thought. Could that thing be the key to one of the locks in the drawers?
Good what?
The thing we pulled out of this big box on the desk. The long triangular piece.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of drawers that we can't
Yeah.
do anything with.
Worth a try.
It's a long shot. No. Okay. Okay, so our current questions. Where do all of those things go? How does the zoetrope play into anything? We've still got the elevator to fix.
Right.
Though I did notice one thing while we were in here.
What?
Okay, look at the pipe.
Uh-huh.
It feeds into the door. And the other piece is in the door.
Alright.
So in order to turn the zoetrope on, the door must be closed.
Yeah, I was gonna... Can I check something? Yeah. So we've got to be able to close it from the other way.
Yeah. Problem being, we don't have a way to do that.
Not yet, but there must be some way.
Okay, so current problems. Feeding power to the zoetrope thing to put in our answers. Finding her earring. Fixing the elevator. Why do we have a hip flask?
This thing is obviously animated.
Connected to the earring that we don't have.
Alright.
The one thing that we can do now is take the pipe wrench to the elevator.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
So once we've done this, I don't think we need it again. At least
Probably
not
not.
for anything we know. Okay.
All right. I'm just following one that we know lights up. Goes to that one.
Okay, so what are our options for manipulating things?
All right, this one can go either way. It can go to there, or if it goes there, just looping around. So that goes to there.
I have two questions and I suspect they're connected. My two questions are, what is the track with these quarter panel things? And what are these two buttons?
Okay, well,
Okay, the buttons do not
okay.
actually do anything. Okay. So we need a solution that definitely lets us get to here, and ideally one that lets us get to every floor.
Right.
We know that solution has to involve this piece being turned in this direction.
Right.
Which means, by definition, this piece must turn in this direction.
Do we turn that to a T on its side like that?
Yeah. I think anywhere... Okay, that's the only T we have, but that's definitely an advantage to have it turned that way. We don't need a connection here. We can't make one anyway. So that needs to be where it is.
Okay.
Theoretically, that should be powering both, but it's not. We can't turn this piece if we want this powered.
Right. You can turn... Option would be to turn this one.
But that just sends power to a dead end.
Yeah.
There's no point in this being turned any direction but this.
What happens if you turn that one, the one you're on right there? Put some all in.
Power comes in and then has nowhere to go, and
Right.
this node becomes useless. The only way this node can power anything
Alright,
is to
so
go this route.
this is kind of a redundant scenario. What if we turn this flat? And then turn...
The problem is there's power behind this.
I know. I'm working on... Let me work on a theory here. So this will go straight, this will go straight, that'll go straight. Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay.
No.
I wanted to experiment.
Yeah. I know immediately these have to be like this, because
Yeah.
in order for this to work at all, in order for any power to get out of here at all, it
Yeah.
has to be set
It's
up
gotta
like
be
this.
that.
So
Okay.
any solution that does not do this is pointless.
All right. I just wanted to experiment.
So, let's see. Similarly, that's forced, that's
That's
forced,
forced.
that's forced, that's forced, which means this piece is entirely... just does not do anything.
Right.
But that goes down, that's forced. This goes either this way or that way. What I don't understand is why this is not also powering this.
Well, because it's going...
But this is a T intersection.
I know. So why is it not going down straight?
Well, that at least makes it easier.
All right, yeah, let's do that. All right.
Does this need power from two sources?
Looks like it. Almost.
That's not... That's not possible. It's like... But that cuts that
But that'll
off.
cut that off completely.
And there's no other way to maneuver power out from in here.
Hit the other button up top just in case, see if anything happens with that. No.
So I still have the question, why do these buttons exist and what's up with this?
Yeah.
It's like... I don't understand. No, we don't mind someone else's thoughts getting in on this.
Hey, Missile Monkey, if you've got ideas, I am open to it.
I feel like there's something going on with the buttons that we don't know about yet.
Yeah. Need to close the middle chain somehow. That feeds to there. Yeah, something is missing.
So if we're supposed to splice up that loose wire that you're over with that, we don't have the tools.
Middle side to the left down corner.
If you're suggesting we divert the center power to the lower notch, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out possibilities here, and I'm not.
Because the best solution we've had got one level of power to everything.
Yeah. Okay, we got something now.
Yeah, we were able to get that.
So how do we redirect?
But this did not work because this requires 2.
It requires 2.
The missing resource is this.
Yeah.
But there is no way for us to get this power out anywhere but here. But this is how we're feeding power to this, and there's not another way to do that.
Come down here a second. I want to just watch something. Click on it. Click it again. One more time. Okay. Yeah. We need a second power cable. We need something. Okay, can we go over here? No, we can't. Okay.
No. Is it going to make us close this in order to back out? No. Okay. Okay, we progressed the elevator. I don't know what we're doing next. So we've got 3 items, no clue where any of them go.
Mm-hmm. No place to set them. Unless this thing, coil here, was only used for the welder, right?
It was used for the welder, yeah.
Go back to the chest. Is there anything else we can grab off of here?
I don't think so.
All right, humor me just one moment. Let's go back to the welder. I want to check something out. All right, can we put that in there?
We can. So there's something big we'll have to repair that will
Something
require
needs to go in there. Okay.
Okay, so we at least know what that's for.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got that mystery, we've got this mystery. We've got a lot of pieces flying around. It's starting to get late and I'm starting to get confused.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back
Yeah.
to
It'd be a good idea to investigate
alcove.
the alcove.
Okay, let's go back to the alcove. Something we're missing. Yeah, it's getting late. We need to start shutting down. Let's follow this clue and then we'll stop for the night.
Yeah. Does this go in that gap?
Oh, of course.
Okay. That gets us access to this. That is not what I wanted.
Let's get back in.
What do we do with it?
Alright. Can we take the thing back out again? No, we cannot. Okay, it's stuck there. Alright, good.
We do have access to whatever this is.
But we can't get in.
Looks like something's supposed to go there.
Something's supposed to go in there, yeah.
Still don't know what. Just a while, try. Okay, no. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Okay. We are in the great state of Kentucky, Blackwind. And we're also in the state of confusion. And I think right here we're getting frustrated. It's getting a little...
Yeah.
We're getting a little frazzled, and we're a little bit later than what we normally are, so we're going to go ahead and save here.
What?
So we're going to go ahead and end there for the night, and then we will come back to this next week with some fresher minds. But it's been a good challenging game so far. I will give it that. So, we will resume this again next week at this time. Our schedule the rest of the week is Wednesday is the weekly Skyrim serial, where I will be doing my Skyrim roleplay of playing myself. Bulgaria, Europe, glad to have you with us. This is really late. Really, it's like top of the morning or bottom of the night for you over there right now. So, we appreciate having you around, Blackwind. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate that. So, Wednesday again will be the weekly Skyrim serial, where I'm role-playing the most difficult character you could ever play in a game, yourself, where I have been transported to the land of Tamriel, and I am trying to find what magic I need to get myself back home. So, that is what we are going to be doing. That'll be happening Wednesday night, and then Saturday is Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K25 universe, where number characters from all of our favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We're just a few weeks away from our next premium live event. That would be Dirty Deeds, where basically every match is kind of open season as far as the rules are concerned, so it makes the confrontations really interesting. So that'll be coming up on Saturday. Then next Monday night, we will be back here, and we will try to crack this nut. 4 a.m. in the morning. Yes, it is top of the morning for you. So we will be back here next week at this time, and we'll try to see if we can figure out what we're missing.
Yeah. And if you're interested in anything that Dad just talked about on this channel, we do have a Discord server that should be back up in chat. Probably going to be a ways back at this point. You'll also find channels for every show we do on here, whether that be wrestling, Skyrim, or otherwise. And we also have a special channel on there known as the Prayer Closet. In this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We've seen it at work. We know that it works because we've seen it in the lives of friends and family. If you've got a situation that could use some spiritual support, go to the Prayer Closet channel and let us know what's going on, and we'll be praying for your situation. Or maybe you don't want us knowing all the details. That's understandable. We're a couple of people on the internet. The internet doesn't need to know everything. So in that case, just use the praying hands emoji, and we'll be praying for that situation just as hard as if we knew what it was. God doesn't need us to know all the details to answer prayers on your behalf.
So we have that going on Discord. We have merch available. The links are in there for under Fourth Wall. We have t-shirts, we have hats, we have stickers, we have insulated tumblers and can and bottle koozies and all that, so please take a look there. I also make custom GM screens. That's available on the Etsy screen. We're going to raid our good friend of the channel, Praxagora Thesmophoria. She's with Pope World Build as they are playing Dragon Age Inquisition and trying to evade plot as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and raid them. Very good friend and friend of the channel. So until next time, everyone, may green be the last grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.